Hello everyone and welcome to Jacklet Educational channel. So in this video we are going to discuss certain queries and doubts related to PhD entrance examination, most importantly that is CUCET 2020 examination. So let's start today's video. So this question was asked by Diksha Dhiman. She is asking that can we participate in counseling program for more than one university under CUCET? So here the answer will be yes, you can participate in more than one counseling program, but you have to pay certain more amount. So what is the amount? So your amount will be deducted as if you're going for participating in one university. You have to pay two kinds of payment. So one will be the registration fee and one is academic fee. So mostly the registration fee for this year is 1000 rupees for most of the central university, and academic fee varies from one university to another and one program to another. So if you are going for the withdrawal after admitting into a certain university, then you have to be refunded under certain UGC policy, and as I have taken this from the Central University of Rajasthan, you have to take the guidelines of the UG PG integrated diploma guidelines, and according to that only you will get the amount as they will decide. So we will not be able to tell how much you will be getting the refund if you are going to any other university after you have deposited the money in a particular university in the counseling program. Let's move to the next query. So this query is asked by Rahul Kumar. He is asking that what are the tips about the research proposal and interview for the PhD admission. Yes, the research proposal is very important as per the PhD admission is concerned, because they will judge you most of the time based on the research proposal which you are going to give during the interview. Yes, how to make the research proposal? So you have to choose any topic which you are interested in. Don't go for someone's suggestion. The topic which you like, which you are interested, go for that. Search in Google Scholar. So there are lots of papers in every field of science or arts or anything. So you can go to the Google Scholar, download the papers and read once, twice, thrice, unless you are able to understand the topic, and note down the points and make a new proposal according to your idea. So most of the time many papers are not accessible by the normal students. So normal students means those who are not having the access to the particular journal. So what you can do is you can take the use of Sci-Hub. So what is this Sci-Hub? Sci-Hub is the very best technology for downloading almost all research paper which you are not having the access. So you have to copy the DOI number. So what is this DOI? You have to remember DOI is the digital object identifier number, which is very specific for specific paper. So if you want to download any paper you are not able to access, then copy the DOI link and paste it in the Sci-Hub. So Sci-Hub link I will be giving in the description, and then you will be able to download the paper and you can study that and then you can analyze that. नेक्स्ट थिंग इज इंटरव्यू. सो इंटरव्यू में कौन सा क्वेश्चन पूछते हैं, किस तरह का इंटरव्यू होता है, दैट्स ऑल्सो द वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट एंड फ्रीक्वेंटली आस्क्ड क्वेश्चन. सो देर आर वेरी सिंपल क्वेश्चंस which they will be asking you. I'm telling you from my little experience. The questions will be based on mostly the proposal which you are taking, or the MSc internship or MSc research work which you have done in the final semester. You will be asked questions from the proposal, from the methodology and what you have done in the MSc research work or the proposal which you have taken. So these two are the main area, and your subject area will be, they will be asking core things only, very easy and simple things. And one more thing I want to tell you, if you are preparing any proposal for the research of PhD admission, then you must prepare in two formats. That is, you should prepare the PPT presentation. So it can be of 8 to 10 slides, not more than that. Choose simple topic, and also you can prepare it in the printed format. So you can take the printout of those files and you can keep it as a folder. And then when you are going for the counseling, don't forget to take the PPT with the pen drive and that folder with the printed form. So this question is asked by Subhatra. She is asking that what we have to do for joining in Anna University PhD in chemistry department. So I don't know about chemistry department, but overall I can say how to join Anna University PhD. So what you have to do, first of all, this is very important to have a contact with the guide, that is the professor under which you are going to work. So you should look into the profile of the professor which in the department which you are going to join and which you want to join. Then according to his or her work you have to ask him or her through email, and then what happens is they are conducting the interview and the test twice a year, that means in July and March. So here July month is extended because of COVID situation in 2020, but in March you can apply. So you have to apply individually, you have to appear for the exam, then interview round will be there. So in interview, if that guide is knowing you from your email through your contacts, then it is the greater chance that you will be able to get admission in that department. The next query was asked by MD Soeb. Muhammad Soeb is asking, I have JRF, so he is a JRF qualified candidate, and still he took the CUCT exam because Central University of Karnataka required all the candidates to attempt it. Yes, some of the universities are not exempting the candidate, those who have NET or JRF, because they have to appear anyhow, because that is their rule. And then he has filled the counseling form for Central University of Haryana, and he's telling that they didn't ask about the JRF or your scorecard, because he's asking that the question is on which basis would I be considered. So how he will be considered for admission, I will tell you that they will call you for the interview round. Then what will happen is they will give you a form. So usually it is happening like that. In the form you have to fill whether you have applied for JRF or whether you have qualified the JRF, what are your achievements and all, and on the basis of that they will be shortlisting. And most of the time JRF students are preferred, I'm telling you frankly. But the thing is, it is not that always JRF students are preferred. If you are having talent, if you are able to do the viva and interview very good, then they will take you surely. But JRF candidates are preferred because they don't have to pay the university fellowship. That's the main reason, and they want the fellowship from a source which is continuing, that is from UGC, CSR, anything. So we'll see in the next slide that here Central University of Rajasthan has exempted certain candidates from JRF, UGC, CSIR. So those who are having JRF, they were exempted for appearing in CUCT 2020. So only JRF candidates were exempted for the Rajasthan admission, CU Rajasthan. But in some university you can check, they have also exempted simple NET candidate only. So only if you are having NET also they have exempted. But if you have JRF and still you have given the test, there is no problem at all. You will be having the same provision for the interview round. So next is, I would like to say that next question was from Rahul Kumar. This is different Rahul Kumar with different question. He's asking that, Sir, Central University of Jharkhand ke update dijiye. So he's asking about the update from University of Jharkhand. So here in Central University of Jharkhand, last 3 updates are here in front of you. I have taken from their website. This is, they have only the last update about the extension of CUCT 2020. So after that they haven't published any notification. So आपको वेट करना है और थोड़ा टाइम लगेगा शायद. So धीरे धीरे आपको मिल जाएगा notification, and don't worry about that because you have to keep in touch with the website of individual university which you have applied for. So keep searching for their website. Next is coming up to the Global SK videos have asked the question that CU Rajasthan PhD admission CUCT entrance exam cutoff is how much. So the thing is, I have to tell you that the Rajasthan University, Central University, has published its scorecard for the CUCT 2020 for the integrated courses as well as PG courses. So till now for the PhD admission there is no cutoff out from the CU Rajasthan, and the last year cutoff I am not telling you because it can cause many difficulties and confusion. So last year cutoff you should not rely because the cutoff varies from year to year. So those who have applied for the CUCT entrance examination, they'll be knowing that this year Central University of Rajasthan is conducting this test, and I have given the inquiry number which is 70423 70958 for consultation. If you have any further details you want to know, you can contact here, and landline number is also given 01463 238 728. So you can pause the video and take these things. And one more thing is that these central universities are having the issue that each individual university is having its own rule, is having its own admission process, but they are telling that this is the common entrance test. So this is not at all common. I am not able to know how this is common because everyone is having its own rule. So here I have provided the important inquiry number and email ID of the participating central universities of India. You can go and mail them, and also you can call them if you want to know further details about the individual universities. Don't worry, if you want to take this picture, I will upload this in our Telegram group. So finally, I would like to say that if you are not able to join any counseling or not get seat in any of the university, don't get disheartened, because still now the NET environmental science or NET any subject if you are applying for, the results are not out. So God might have kept the better results for you in future. You might get JRF and go to higher institute like IIT, IISER and NISER. So have faith in yourself, believe in yourself, and keep learning.